New at 6 Wakulla County Schools offering up the former Wakulla Education Center to the county. The school board approved the offer last month, and last night commissioners agreed to look into how to use the property. The board is working out the details of the transfer, like what it would cost and potential community benefits. Under this transfer, the county must maintain ownership of the property or else it will revert back to the school system.
We're going to also involve the Christian Coalition, who has historically, utilized that property, and also that is the historic site of our black school in Wakulla County, and so we recognize the historic significance of that area and that entire Shadeville area. So we want to make sure that we're taking that into account also.
County says they'll have meetings to get the public's input regarding that property.